Thomas the Train, one railway, a new world. Well, said P.T. Boomer, why, wasn't that a great engine choice to blow up? I'm sure you all will miss that engine. P.T. Boomer started laughing. The engines were looking around, about in tears, thinking that P.T. Boomer was insane. Some of the members of the Diesel Alliance thought the same as well. Then on a covered car, D-199 and the Diesel hauled out the parts of what was Edward. This is absurd, thought Sir Topham Hatt. Why, who would ever blow up an engine for no reason? I mean, Edward didn't do any harm at all. He's the oldest one of the engines, and certainly one of the wisest. Oh, he didn't deserve this at all. All right, Sir Hatt. Take me to your office. I want to have a word with you. Now, all the other engines, back to work, or else you'll be just like Edward. That's right, blown up. This is terrible, thought Mike, sitting at Nafford Station later on that day. Why, I should have been the one that volunteered for P.T. Boomer to blow up. I mean, I'm not even part of this railway. I shouldn't even be here right now. I should be back at Arlesdale. Oh, it's all my fault. It's not your fault, said Thomas to Mike. It's not anybody's fault. I mean, P.T. Boomer, he's crazy. We didn't know who he was going to pick. He could have picked any one of us. Right you are, Thomas, right you are, said Gordon. Although he wouldn't dare try to blow up me, boasted Gordon. Why, he knew I couldn't even be affected by those blasters. Then Big City Engine puffed into Nafford Station. Oh, really, Gordon, pronounced Big City Engine. Well, if that's how you think, that can be arranged. I didn't mean it like that, said Gordon quickly. Plus, aren't you just here to pick up P.T. Boomer and set off to Boomsdale? Well, it looks like you three engines are anxious to be talking to the new co-controller of Sodor. Yes, me, P.T. Boomer, and I don't like sitting around all day. Now my diesels, they can sit around as much as they please because they deserve it because they are hard working. Now, for you three engines though, you three need to get to work now. How could this have happened, thought Sir Topham Hatt. P.T. Boomer taking over my own railway. I might know someone who is behind all this. Sir Topham Hatt then arrived at the scrapyard. All right, Diesel, protested Sir Topham Hatt. I know you know the answers that I want to know about P.T. Boomer taking over my railway. I know you're involved with this. I'm sorry, sir, said Diesel, but I'm afraid you're mistaken. P.T. Boomer is a name that I used to associate with. Not me anymore. Bert and I have been in the scrapyard just minding our own business. We have no idea what he's been planning the last few months, and we are not involved of what happened with Edward. Oh, whatever, said Sir Topham Hatt. I know you're just an old dirty diesel after all. Later that day, Gordon was taking his express when all of a sudden he got stuck up on the hill before Wellsworth Station. Below Gordon, Thomas came with Annie and Clarabelle to pick up a school student. The bridge was starting to shake underneath Gordon and was gonna hurt the school students underneath him. Diesel could see this the whole way from the scrapyard. Oh dear, he thought. Now that Edward is gone and he was a back engine, Gordon will need help. Diesel then thought quickly on what to do. Diesel then puffed up behind Gordon and gave him and the express push it up the hill and down the hill to safety. They both then raced right into Ellsworth Station where Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. Wow, Diesel, shouted Sir Topham Hatt. I am very impressed. Now that we don't have Edward, you saw Gordon was in trouble, so you pushed him up the hill to safety to save the school children below. Well done." "Yes, well done, Diesel," announced Gordon. "I couldn't have delivered the passengers to Wellsworth Station by myself without your help." "Just doing my job as always," said Diesel with a smile.